Hi everyone, I'm Ruby.
And I'm Jack.
Welcome to our channel.
Ruby, I think I'm losing it. My sister called me 3 times yesterday and I didn't even pick up the phone. I was under my blanket for 12 hours, just scrolling and eating toast crumbs. I feel like such a lazy person. Is there a word for when you are a human potato?
A human potato. I love that image, Jack. But seriously, it sounds like you were bed rotting.
Bed rotting? Like my body is decaying? That sounds terrifying. Am I dying?
No, you aren't dying. It's a new term people are using. It's when you stay in bed all day, not because you're sick, but just because you're, well, rotting. It's a mix of self-care and just checking out from the world for a bit.
Checking out. Yeah, I checked out. I didn't even brush my hair. But Ruby, I feel so guilty. My friends are out hiking or learning to bake bread, and I'm just rotting? That's a very ugly word for a very cozy day.
You know, it's okay to feel that guilt, but I want you to hear this. It is completely normal to feel exhausted by the world. Sometimes the most productive thing you can do is absolutely nothing. You're not being lazy in a bad way, you're recharging. The guilt you're feeling, that's just your brain telling you that you should be busy. But should is a dangerous word, isn't it?
It is. I should be studying. I should be working. I should be, I don't know, jogging? But the blanket was so heavy, it felt like a hug.
Then let's call it what it was. It wasn't being a lazy boy, it was taking a mental health day, or as the internet says, bed rotting. Does that make it feel a little less like a crime?
A little, but rotting still feels gross. If I tell my boss, sorry I was late, I was rotting in bed, he will fire me, right?
Oh, 100%. Don't say that to your boss. That's for friends. For your boss, you'd say, I'm feeling a bit burnt out.
Burnt out? Like a candle?
Exactly, like a candle that has used up all its wax. I'm burnt out. It sounds professional, but honest.
Okay, I'm burnt out. That sounds better than I am a potato. But Ruby, I was trying to explain this to my roommate this morning. He asked why I didn't do the dishes. I wanted to say, my energy is 0. I am staying in the bed for my heart. He just looked at me like I was crazy.
For my heart. That's actually very sweet, Jack. But we'd usually say, I'm prioritizing my rest, or more casually, I just need to veg out.
Veg out? Like a vegetable? Back to the potato.
We love our vegetable metaphors in English. To veg out just means to relax and do nothing that requires thinking, like watching mindless TV.
Mindless TV. Yes. I watched 6 hours of people cleaning rugs on YouTube. It was beautiful.
Softly, Jack, I have to ask, when you were under that blanket, were you actually resting or were you just hiding because you were stressed?
That's a big question. I think I was hiding. Everything feels very loud lately. Work is loud, the news is loud, even my phone is loud when it just sits there. I felt like if I stayed in bed, the world couldn't find me. Is that bad?
No, it's not bad. It's very human. Honestly, I've done it too. Last Saturday, I didn't leave my pajamas until 4 p.m. I felt like I was failing at life, but then I realized I just needed the world to be quiet for a second. That vulnerability you're feeling, everyone has it. We just don't post pictures of our rotting days on Instagram as much as our hiking days.
Really? You too? You always seem so organized, like your life has no crumbs in the bed.
Oh, I have crumbs, Jack, believe me.
Okay, that makes me feel better. So if I'm talking to a friend and they ask, what did you do this weekend? I don't want to say nothing because nothing sounds like I'm boring. How do I say I was bed rotting but make it sound, cool?
Well, you could say, I had a very low-key weekend.
Low-key. I like that. It sounds like a secret.
It does. It was very low-key. I just stayed in and recharged my batteries.
Recharged my batteries. Okay. I stayed in and recharged my batteries. But wait, what if they ask, "Did you see that new movie?" And I have to say, I was too busy rotting.
You say, "No, I haven't gotten around to it yet. I was actually taking it easy this weekend."
Taking it easy. I use that for when I'm walking slow, right?
It can mean walking slowly, but usually it means not doing anything stressful. I'm taking it easy today.
Okay, let me try. I wanted to see the movie, but I was taking it easy. I was, vegging out on the sofa.
Perfect. Now let's try a scenario where you have to tell a friend you can't go out because you're in the middle of a bed rot. You're in your pajamas, the toast is ready, and you don't want to move. I'll be the friend. Clears throat. "Hey, Jack, a few of us are going to that loud, crowded club tonight. You coming?"
Ruby, I can't. I am very busy rotting.
Jack, remember, rotting is only for people who really know you. If you say that to a casual friend, they'll think you have a disease.
Right. Okay, let me try again. "Hey, Ruby, thanks for the invite, but I'm going to, pass tonight. I'm feeling a bit, overstimulated?"
Ooh, overstimulated. That's a great word.
Is it? I heard it in a podcast. It means too much noise in the brain, right?
Exactly. I'm feeling a bit overstimulated, so I'm just going to have a quiet night in.
A quiet night in. That sounds very sophisticated. Like I'm drinking tea and reading poetry, not eating toast in the dark.
That's the secret of English, Jack. You can make eating toast in the dark sound like meditative solitude if you use the right words.
Meditative solitude. I'm gonna write that down. Pause. Ruby, I'm confused by one thing. Is bed rotting a good thing or a bad thing? Because some people on the internet say it's self-care, but my mom would say it's being a lazy bum.
That's the big debate right now. If you do it for one day because you're tired, it's self-care. If you do it for a week and stop showering, then it might be a problem. It's all about balance. We have a phrase for this: everything in moderation.
Everything in moderation? Even the rotting?
Especially the rotting.
Okay, so if I rot for 2 hours, I'm a king. If I rot for 2 months, I'm, a disaster?
Exactly. You're finding the sweet spot.
The sweet spot. I like that. The place between the couch and the bed.
I love that.
Let's try another situation. Imagine you're at work on Monday. Your coworker says, "Jack, you look so rested. What did you do?" "Oh, I know this. I didn't do much. I just, decompressed."
Decompressed, yes, that is a 10 out of 10 word, Jack. It's like a balloon letting out the air.
Yes, I felt like a balloon all week, and on Sunday I just decompressed. It was top-notch. Clap softly. Look at you using top-notch from our last lesson. I'm so proud. I'm a top-notch vegetable. But Ruby, what if someone thinks I'm being lazy? How do I defend my rot?
You don't have to defend it, but if you want to explain it, you can say, "I'm just listening to my body."
I'm listening to my body. My body is saying, "Jack, buy more cheese."
Maybe your body is a bit too loud, but seriously, listening to my body is a very common way to say you're resting because you need it. It makes it sound like a healthy choice.
Okay, I'm listening to my body and it needs a low-key day. But wait, what's the difference between lazy and idle? I saw that word in a book. Idle hands are the devil's workshop. That sounds scary.
Idle is a bit old-fashioned. It just means not moving or not working. A car engine can be idling when it's on but not going anywhere. People use it to mean someone isn't being productive, but bed rotting is more of a choice. It's a modern way of being idle.
So I'm like a car engine. I'm on, but I'm not going to the supermarket.
Precisely. You're idling in your bedroom.
I feel like a very expensive sports car that just stays in the garage.
I love that confidence. See, you aren't a human potato anymore. You're a Ferrari in a garage.
A Ferrari with toast crumbs. Okay, Ruby, I think I'm getting the vibe of this. It's about how you frame it. If I say lazy, I feel bad. If I say recharging, I feel good.
Exactly. The words we use change how we feel about ourselves. That's why English is so powerful. It's not just about communicating with others, it's about how you talk to yourself in your own head.
Softly. I think I've been talking to myself very meanly lately. Jack, you're lazy. Jack, you're failing. I think I need to use these new words for myself first. Jack, you're just decompressing. You're taking it easy.
Gently. That actually made me a little misty-eyed, Jack. That is exactly it. You deserve the same kindness you give to other people. If I told you I stayed in bed all day, you wouldn't tell me I was a lazy bum, right?
No, I would say, Ruby, you're a top-notch Ferrari.
Exactly. So say it to yourself.
Okay, I'm a Ferrari. Awkward pause. But wait, I have a question. What if I want to ask someone else if they like to bed rot? Can I say, do you rot?
Maybe say, are you a fan of the bed rotting trend? It sounds a bit more like you're talking about a popular topic.
Are you a fan of bed rotting? Okay. I'll ask my sister, she's the one who called me. She'll probably say, no, I'm a fan of being a normal human.
She might surprise you. You'd be shocked how many normal humans are secretly rotting on a Sunday afternoon.
Actually, she does like to watch those rug cleaning videos too. Maybe we could rot together.
That's called parallel rotting. It's a very high level of friendship.
Parallel rotting. We just sit in the same room on our own phones and don't talk?
Yep, it's the best.
I love that. Okay, so I'm feeling much better about my weekend. I'm not a failure. I'm just a guy who knows how to prioritize his downtime.
Spot on. Prioritize your downtime. That sounds like something a CEO would say.
Cringe. I am the CEO of my bed.
I love that.
But Ruby, wait, one more thing. I tried to use vegging out yesterday, and I said I am vegging up. Is that anything?
Vegging up isn't really a thing, but it sounds like you're growing into a giant carrot. It's always vegging out, like you're spreading out on the sofa.
Ah, out, like the air in the balloon.
Exactly. You're expanding into the space.
Okay, vegging out, decompressing, low-key, taking it easy. I'm ready for the next time someone asks me what I did. I won't just say nothing and look at my shoes.
I believe you. You've got the vocabulary, and more importantly, you've got the right mindset.
Thanks, Ruby. I feel like I just had a brain recharge.
You did, and you didn't even have to stay under the covers for this one.
True, although I might go back there after we finish.
You have my full permission. Go rot for an hour. You've earned it.
Yes, CEO's orders. But wait, before I go, what's the 10-second fix for today?
Here's a quick one. Instead of saying, I am lazy, say, I'm having a slow day. It changes the focus from who you are to how the day is going. It's much kinder.
I'm having a slow day. Oh, I love that. It makes me feel like I'm a character in a movie where the music is just very peaceful.
You are the main character, Jack, and every movie needs a slow scene.
Okay, I'm ready for my slow scene.
Go for it. And I have a challenge for you this week.
Oh no, do I have to go outside?
No. My challenge is, next time you feel guilty for resting, say out loud, I am prioritizing my rest. Just once, see how it feels.
I am prioritizing my rest. Okay, I'll say it to my toast.
Perfect.
Thanks, Ruby. This was, top-notch.
You're very welcome, Jack. See you next time.
See ya. Muttering. I'm a Ferrari, I'm decompressing, I'm a top-notch Ferrari.
Bye, Jack.
Bye.